Hello everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 3. So we're here at a place called Emerald Grove, or more specifically the Hollow, which I guess is this big cave next to the grove. And yeah, there's quite a bit of stuff going on here, so let's go and explore a bit. For example, quite a bit of commotion over here. Apparently we have a bunch of kids training sword fighting or whatever, so let's take a look at that.
Breathe deep and move.
Let's see if we can talk to the kids.
Very well.
He's getting to me.
Next time the goblins come, I'll be ready.
Well, you seem to be a little bit short for that. Then again, goblins are also kind of short. Some of them anyway. Some actually seem to be pretty large.
Are those worse than... Oh, right. Go for the heart.
Yeah, I guess that's good advice.
Children!
This is boring. We should train against real goblins.
I don't know, I think the point of training is not to fight against real enemies, so you should maybe start with these dummies over here.
Swing and parry.
The Blade of Frontiers. What a thrill for the children.
They're tough kids. Smart, too. The future's in good hands.
Yeah, I think that guy was at the battle at the gates as well. Wyll, let's talk to him.
Ahead. Go on. Give me a best shot. Not bad. Again.
Well,
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
because you're small.
Umi,
You will grow.
I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on.
Yeah, that's
I believe in
actually smart advice.
you. You can do this.
Hey there, can I have a word? This whelp is hopeless. You're wasting your time. It's good advice, child. You do well to listen. Yeah, I think it's good advice. That little kid is not going to fight an actual warrior or goblin or whatever, but maybe they will be able enough to escape when something bad happens. So I think at this age, teaching them not to overestimate themselves, but just, try to get away is actually the best advice here. So I'm glad that he's doing it this way.
You're on the right path, Umi. Go on now. Practice what you've learned. Well met. The Blade of Frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward,
Ooh.
and his thoughts become yours.
Oh, I see.
You are the Blade of Frontiers, racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship.
And you apparently too, huh? Apparently he also has the parasite, indeed. Yes, and we both carry parasites, another escapee. Thank the gods, I need all the friends I can get. Who was that woman, the one in your thoughts? Peer further into his mind. Yeah, I always seem to get that option, and it always seems very intrusive to me, so I don't really like these options. But yeah, I'm guessing we both carry the parasites now?
Doomed to shed our skin and become a lithid, or so the stories go.
So
But
I
we
heard.
haven't sprouted any tentacles. Not yet, anyway. Could just be good luck. I'm not so...
Your minds collide once more. Wyll chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil. A threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
Shit!
Interesting.
You saw her. Advocatus Diaboli.
Advocatus Diaboli. A devil's advocate. A champion in the blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
Okay, apparently I had enough history knowledge for that skill check. Who is she? Hunting in the hell's dangerous territory. Coveting with devils, I see. You should consider better company. Well, apparently he's hunting that devil. A devil's advocate, do you think she'll bring the blood war to Faerun? Well, I mean, since apparently I got this history knowledge, I may as well use it.
That ship sailed the Styx already. All I can hope for is to limit the damage. Her name is Karlach, an archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill.
I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her.
She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
Okay. Let's join forces. I'll help you cast this devil back into the hells. I'm looking to cure this infection. I suggest we partner up. Good luck with your devil problem. It seems your work's cut out for you. I mean, yes, I think we should team up, but my priority is looking to cure this infection. Maybe we can do your stuff like on the side, you know, as like a side quest, or maybe afterwards. But for the time being, I'm mostly looking for a cure.
Just so you know, my first duty is Karlach.
I see.
I'm oath-bound to go after her. But I won't deny this infection is bothersome. I accept your invitation.
Right.
I'd love to join, but I don't think there's enough space for me to squeeze in.
I mean, you won't be able to hunt this devil person if the infection kills you first, so I think that should be your first priority, but what do I know? But yeah, apparently I found yet another companion, and I have to send someone else away for that. Alright, meet me at camp. Astarion, Gale, Lae'zel. Who do I wanna send back? I want to take him into my party since we just met him. So someone else will have to go. Usually I would say maybe Lae'zel has to take a break because she was already with me like in the beginning of the game. But if I remember correctly, she was actually looking for someone here at this camp, right? So maybe she should stick with me, at least until we find that person. So it's gotta be between the boys, Astarion or Gale. And I met Astarion first, so I guess I will send him away. At some point, I will mostly pick my companions based on whether I think they will be beneficial to a certain quest. But at this point, I don't really know enough about them, so I will just try to give them equal time as much as I can. So yeah, Astarion, you can head back to camp.
If I must. But do try to keep them safe. They're a little useless without me.
Ready and willing.
Your concern is appreciated, Astarion, but I think we will be fine.
Any questions, children?
Okay, he's in my party now, Wyll, and I guess I have to level him up first. Let's see, what kind of person are you? A warlock. Okay, so I will have to pick some spells for him. My favorite activity, since I know so much about them. Burning Hands, Charm Person. Okay, I know a lot of them already, at least. I have seen them before. Command a creature to flee, move closer, freeze, drop to the ground, or drop its weapon. That's kind of neat. Expeditious Retreat, Hellish Rebuke. React to your next attacker with flames that deal 2 to 20 fire damage. That seems useful. I'm going to pick that. But let me have a look at the others as well. Hex, necrotic damage, protection from evil and good, and the Witch Bolt. Okay. But let's use Hellish Rebuke. I haven't seen that before, and that seems neat. The Fiend. You have pledged your soul to the Hells or Abyss in return for a deadly arsenal of fiendish arcana. Interesting. Eldritch Invocations. In your study of occult lore, you have unearthed Eldritch Invocations, fragments of forbidden knowledge that imbue you with an abiding magical prowess. Okay, I can pick 2 of them. Agonizing Blast. Passive feature. When you cast Eldritch Blast, add your charisma modifier to the damage it deals unless it's negative. Armor of Shadows. You can cast Mage Armor on yourself at will without expending a spell slot. Mage Armor increases your armor class when you aren't wearing armor. So do I actually have these spells like Agonizing Blast and Armor of Shadow or Mage Armor? Otherwise it would be kind of pointless to pick them, right? I mean, they're not here, but they already might be among his, like, standard spells. I do kind of like this one. Beast Speech, I can already take care of that. Beguiling Influence, you invoke your patron's bewitching charm, you gain proficiency in deception and persuasion. Devil's Sight, you can see normally in darkness, both magical and non-magical. Fiendish Vigor, you can cast false life on yourself at will as a level 1 spell without expending a spell slot. Mask of Many Faces, you can cast Disguise Self at will without expanding a spell slot. One with Shadows, you learn how to cast One with Shadows. Repelling Blast, when you hit a creature with Eldritch Blast, you can push the creature up to 4.5 meters away from you. Thief of 5 Fates, once per long rest you can cast Bane using a Warlock spell slot. I don't know, I guess I'm going to pick this as well. And I can change stuff apparently. But I don't know enough about these spells to know if I want to exchange them, so let's just keep it like that. Oh, and he leveled up again. Okay. Let's see. Oh, okay, I can pick a number of different spells now. And again, Mage Armor and Eldritch Blast are not in the selection, so I hope he already has them. I don't know, I always like to have like one basic attack skill, and then in the next level ups I can maybe pick a few support or, I don't know, healing spells. For example, what about this one? I haven't seen this one before, I think. Scorching Ray. Hurls 3 rays of fire, each ray deals 2 to 12 fire damage. Sure. Pact Boon. Your patron bestows a gift upon you for your loyal service. Choose one of the following pacts. Pacts of the Chain. Gain the service of a familiar, a fae spirit that takes a form of your choosing. This can be an animal, imp, or quasit. Pact of the Blade. You can summon a pact weapon or bind the one you are wielding, making it magical. Pact weapons use the wielder's spellcasting ability modifier instead of strength or dexterity. Pact of the Tome. Your patron grants you a grimoire called the Book of Shadows, which allows you to cast Guidance, Vicious Mockery, and Thorn Whip. And I have no idea what any of that means. But I think I like Pact of the Blade, so I'm going to pick this for now. Apparently I can respec my companions as well, so maybe at some point I will do that. At the moment I'm really flying pretty blind here when it comes to all of these decisions, so they may be horrible. Here we go. And now that this is done, let's talk.
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling.
That's your name? Your title? How does the Blade of Frontiers end up chasing a devil in the hells? Tell me, Wyll, how did you come to be the Blade of Frontiers? That's a good question. I noticed your stone eye. Did you lose it in battle? I don't suppose you've come across an expert healer in your travels. Okay, I hope I can ask more than one question here. Yeah, tell me more about your eye.
A most vicious one, in fact. It's made from pure bloodstone, carved from the Galena Mountains just north of the Moonsea. A reminder that sometimes blood must be shed and sacrifices must be made. But that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days.
Okay, so you won't be telling this to me just yet, anyway.
By all means.
Okay, so I can ask more questions here. So, how did you get that name, Blade of Frontiers?
My father once said,
He liked
one
if I
does
ask
not
him
pursue
about
a
himself.
champion's life. One merely answers its call. So it was for me. I was hunting near the Cloakwood when I heard it. A child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse blared into the soil next to him. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after.
Okay, so you saved the boy? What act could be finer than saving a life? You must have felt proud. And he named you Blade of Frontiers. Whatever became of the boy, I wonder. Goblins, pitiful vermin, easy to kill, hardly worth getting worked up about. Yeah, did he name you Blade of Frontiers?
No, but he named me friend, and that meant the world. But what of the others? The children never saved, the cries never heard. In the boy's tears, I finally saw the suffering wrought by the villains of the wild. The frontiers demanded a blade, and so I heeded.
I see. That's a very nice story, but it doesn't tell me at all where you got that name. It wasn't the boy, so did you just give that name to yourself? Anyway, and before that, yet you were chasing a devil in the hells. How did that come about? How great could you be? I have never heard of you. I mean, she probably hasn't, but that is not necessarily a judgment upon him, because she just doesn't know a lot about this place, so... He might be very famous around here, and she still wouldn't know. Baldurian, it's nice to finally put a face to the name. Again, that doesn't make sense for her, so I'm not going to pick that. But yeah, you were chasing a devil in the hells, apparently. How did that happen?
Karlach's fires raged in Baldur's Gate before she escaped to Avernus, as my source told it, and she was planning to return. One of the archdevils Ariel's own, chaos incarnate, a devil with pure fire for a heart. I made my way to Avernus to stop her. She fled from my reach, even climbed aboard the Mind Flayer ship as it screeched through the hells. I followed in close pursuit. I can't bear to imagine the lives Karlach might be taking, the damage she might be doing.
Who is this source of yours? It's not exactly easy to journey to the hells from the Sword Coast. How did you manage it? Let's move on to other matters. Yeah, if I understand this correctly, you just heard about this Karlach person. This isn't anything personal, right? Because he seems very determined to hunt her down, but apparently the only reason is that he heard bad stuff about her, right? So what is that source of yours?
A powerful friend with a keen interest in... privacy. I'm sworn to say no more.
Very mysterious.
All right. What else is on your mind?
Well, let's see. Yeah, maybe you have found a healer on your travels.
I've come to know a fair few village clerics, but none with the skill to pull these worms from our heads. From what I understand, there's a healer called Nettie in the Grove. Perhaps she's got the talent. We should pay her a visit.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the reasons why we are here, so we still need to find her. But yeah, apparently that's all for now. Welcome to the party, I suppose, and let's see if you will be a valuable companion. I mean, he was pretty valuable in that fight at the gates. He had some of the most impressive attacks, so I'm sure he will be good on that account. But yeah, now let's look around a bit. I think we haven't talked to this guy yet.
Step! Harry! Strike! Damn it! It's just not landing.
Interesting technique, having some troubles. You'd better surrender. That target's a far better fighter. Don't be such a defeatist, Artemis. But I guess you are having some trouble?
Nothing but. Goblins in the wild, out for blood, and the druids in here looking to kick us out. Or worse. We need to be ready for a fight. But I'm useless with a sword.
Try hitting the target. Athletics. Demonstrate a swing. Show him the fluidity of movement he lacks. Insight. No wonder you're struggling. You've no balance. Space your feet farther apart. Detect thoughts. Read his thoughts. Again, I don't really like these options, and apparently I'm not good at it, so I guess I will go for one of these. They both seem to be fine, so I'm picking athletics just based on the fact that I have more bonuses for it. And again, I'm working under the assumption that the difficulty for both of these is the same, which it could not be, but I have no way of knowing. 12, okay, well, so I gotta roll at least a 9. Okay, that's more than enough. Let's show him some good technique.
Like this, you mean? Step,
Everyone
step,
likes that.
strike. Yes! You really know what you're doing. Found this by the road. Bet you'll put it to good use.
Okay, apparently he gave me some sort of reward. One last thing, don't shout out your moves like that, spoils the surprise for your foe. That's a good point. Keep training, in time you'll make short work of any goblins. Sure, you'll get another free advice from me.
Oh, yes. I'll bite my tongue when the time comes.
Alright. Well, that was some easy approval from my companions, I like that. And yeah, just keep training.
Hopefully it's just the goblins we have to worry about. The druids are treating us like vermin. But I'll keep at it. Thank you.
Yeah, I will have to go and talk to the druids at some point. But one thing at a time. Oh, Lae'zel is inspired. Nice. So we have an inspiration for Astarion, for Gale, 2 for Lae'zel. But Artemis has not been inspired so far. And I mean, I just got him. But okay, let's keep looking around.
You have teeth and claws. Use them.
There's a book. I can read it. I can't pick it up because it belongs to someone else, but I can read it. Amonota, sun's bright light, shines the truth into man's laws. Speak his name to stop a fight. Then invoke a legal clause. Beware dread Asmodeus, both his words and promise sweet, more able to betray us than the devils at his feet. Oral is merciless and cold, the winter's icy breath. Spare her a little food and gold, so you won't freeze to death. Okay, so basically a dictionary of gods in poem form. That's nice. And yeah, apparently there's like different volumes of it. That's number 1, and we got like another one over here. Oh, isn't that the person we've been looking for?
By Mordai's eyes, another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
Yes, and I suggest you do as she says. You heard the woman bow. Hold it, Lae'zel. I'll see to this one. I don't know. I guess I will give Lae'zel some leeway here and see what she's going to do. So maybe you should do as she says.
Lower.
Wait for the tiefling to obey. She's serious. You'd better get on your knees fast. That's enough, Lae'zel. I'll take it from here. Like I said, I'll give you some leeway, but maybe you shouldn't be overdoing it. But okay, let's wait a while longer.
You saw another Gith. Where?
On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us before we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly. Straight to the other side.
No twisting. Kin must have been in a hurry. The map. Show me.
Up. You can keep your innards.
By the dead gods, are all Giths so brutal?
Brutal? Blood still flows through his own veins. I was positively gentle.
Well, I will take your word for it. But apparently she got what she was looking for. And we have an update here. We learned of a Githyanki patrol to the northwest. They might be able to lead us to their crash. And yeah, we're looking for the healer. We need to talk to the druids about the refugees. And I also got a side quest for Wyll, hunt down Karlach. And this one updated as well. We spoke to Zorru. He told us he saw Githyanki on the road to Baldur's Gate near the mountain pass in the northwest. We should travel there with Lae'zel. Okay, so we also managed to progress her quest a little bit. Now, let's continue to look around a bit. Ilmater hears Samadia's cries, takes in the ill and the oppressed. When one to help the others dies, then by Ilmater they are blessed. Jergal, or so it's often said, once gave away his bony throne. For Celeborn, he tracks the dead, makes sure that dead souls do not roam. Celeborn, Lord of the Dead, will take your hand when death arrives. Make sure souls are correctly led to all their proper afterlives. And it looks like this one is free for the taking, so I'm gonna take it.
Right, I've got food.
Oh, it looks like Lae'zel has something on her mind. I'm going to talk to you in a second.
The locals prove compliant. A useful trait.
Do you plan to be that rough with everyone we meet? You're a dab hand at interrogation. We might need that skill again. What comes next? Yeah, you're pretty rough, though.
Rough. Soon you will be vomiting blood and tearing apart your own flesh. When the tentacles sprout from your lips, will you still cry that I was rough?
I don't know. Sometimes you can get information by gentler means as well. Enough, just tell me what's our next move. Alright, you've made your point. Yeah, what's our next move?
The Tiefling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait.
I feel that Tiefling is meant to be slightly derogative. Hey, did you say Tiefling right? What do you mean by that? Nah.
I am unfamiliar with the... well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps. You will educate me on matters of this Fey run.
Okay. Well, I guess I will try. I mean, I'm not that well acquainted with these people either. So, maybe let's just drop this issue. Tell me more about that purification.
The creche holds the Zaithisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite. By covenant, I can say no more.
Okay, well, that's not much, but thanks anyway. Okay, so, she spoke her mind. Yeah, there's different things we can investigate here. Maybe let's see what's going on down here next. Oh, there's like a rat. I will try to talk to the rat in a second. Maybe let's talk to some human or humanoid people first. Like this guy.
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
Let me see your wares. That forge is holding on by a thread. Are you a smith? Yeah, are you a smith?
Of sorts. Used to be a bread and butter tinsmith before Elturel fell into Avernus. These days my talents are more eclectic. Learned a lot in my time in the Hells. Hope to forget most of it. But between you and me, there's nothing in all the realms like the utter power of infernal machinery. Alas, my offerings are far more humble these days.
Interesting. Infernal machinery. I think the soul coins are used for that, right? Also, he has like very interesting eyes, like the blue and the gold in the middle, kind of like that. But sure, show me your wares. I'm not sure if I need to buy anything at the moment. But I might be able to sell you some crap. A little bit that I picked up since last time. I'm not sure if bloodstones are good for anything. I'm going to keep one just in case. And yeah, I've already seen this book before. I thought it seemed familiar. Okay. Now, let's see. You have a nice bow as well, but I mean I just got one. So if I were to buy anything, it should be a different kind of weapon. What kinds of weapons do you use, Wyll? Okay, he has a rapier at the moment. So I guess a normal sword would work for him. Quarterstaff, battle axe. Yeah, I don't think I really need to buy anything from this selection.
Assume nothing.
I mean, maybe Lae'zel wants a different weapon. She can probably handle a battle axe, right? This seems like something that she would potentially carry. Sure, it's not that expensive. I'm going to buy this for Lae'zel. And yeah, I think that's enough.
How many people are dumb enough to ask?
Let's leave.
Hell's taken me. What I wouldn't do for better tools.
Alright. I'm afraid I do not have any tools for you. Oh, it's this guy again. We can talk to him once more.
My thunder wave will make quick work of any goblin. Just you wait.
Okay, well, I can't wait to see it.
Lee and Roland would never admit it, but they take an arrow for the other. Also stab each other. Not sure what will come first. Thanks for cutting in. There might have been more than words if you hadn't.
I mean, they could just speed it up and shoot arrows at each other. That way they can kill each other while also taking an arrow for the other, I guess, somehow.
Those goblins will rue the day they chose to tangle with this grove. You and I will do some good here. I can feel it.
Okay, well, let's hope so. A bunch of food here. The barrel seems to be not off limits, so I guess I'll take it. Let's talk to this lady.
You! Saw you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can.
Well, let's see. Take a bowl. I'm not hungry. What is it exactly? A bowl of grey goo reminds me of home. I don't know. I think it would be good courtesy to take a bowl, if I'm offered as such, so sure, I'll take it.
Look, it ain't much, but it might make all the difference. The only way we'll make it to Baldur's Gate is to run, and run hard. If a gnoll catches your scent, you'll need every bit of strength. Trust me.
I'm sure you're right about that. Item received gruel.
Doesn't taste half bad.
Okay, so I can maybe even eat it. I'm not seeing it in my inventory though. Maybe I already ate it. I mean, the latest item is the eggs that I just bought, so it doesn't seem to be here. But whatever. There's another person we can talk to.
If it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh! There isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Petal. Are you hurt? Cold? Feverish? Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore.
Okay. Well, I mean, I think she looks fine, but if you say so. There's no need, I'm fine really, I'm just here to trade, let her fuss over you. What are you, an alchemist? Sure, it's an old lady, let her fuss over you.
Aha! You take a sup at that and you'll feel right as rain, sweetie.
Okay. And what is this exactly? Drink the potion. Might this concoction also help with something more serious? I don't know, maybe?
Well, that depends. What's wrong, lovey?
I have a condition, an unusual condition. I'm tired, that's all. It's been a long day. That's no concern of yours. I mean, I brought it up, so may as well go along with it. Yeah, it's a rather unusual condition.
Oh, I've seen it all. I once had a fella who'd been caught dabbling with a dryad. The wife was none too pleased and introduced him to a pot of boiling oil. But worry not. I fixed him up, and depending on the lighting, he looks good as new.
Depending on the lighting.
My point is, whatever ails you, I promise I've seen worse. What is it, Petal? What's wrong?
I've got a mind flayer parasite in my head. There's nothing wrong. I swear everything's fine. That's no concern of yours. I'm not sure how she will react to that, but since I already brought up my condition, I may as well continue.
As you recount your adventure, Auntie Ethel nods along, her eyes wide.
You poor pet! My heart goes out to you, truly. I see no sign of a tentacle yet, but that could change in an instant. You need help. Serious help.
I know.
I've ne'er a potion or lotion here that could do it, but yes, I may have something at home.
At home? Really? Such as? My time could be running short. I can't afford to spend it paying you your house a visit. Yeah, what exactly is it?
I've collected some interesting bits and bobs over the years. You'll have to stop by my house, just at the edge of the forest. Let me mark it on your map. I'll be heading back soon, so I can meet you there. Now, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale.
I mean, I'm not exactly hopeful about these odds and ends that she has at her home, but I guess it doesn't hurt to take a look. So, sure, show me your wares, I suppose.
Hey, bother.
Item received, potion of greater healing. Okay, so she already gave me a potion. Nice. And yeah, I guess for the time being I'm going to buy more potions. At some point I will find out if I really need to buy that many. What do I have here? Corellian's Grace. Huh. Again, I'm not exactly sure who would benefit from this. It's a staff, so I probably would give it to Gale, huh? I mean, he's still using his normal staff, so I guess getting him a new one wouldn't hurt. However, this one would deplete my money quite a bit, so I think I should maybe earn a bit more first before I start buying more stuff. I'm going to buy maybe 2 of the potions here, and I guess that's going to be enough for now.
Be careful on the road. I'd hate if something happened to you. Take care, Petal.
Okay, so apparently we did get another quest out of this. We met an eccentric old lady in the Emerald Grove. She's confident she can remove our parasites and invited us to her tea house. Again, I'm not putting too much hope into this, but I guess we can at least try this. Also, I should give Lae'zel that weapon that I bought for her, right? I hope you like it. I mean, she looks pretty good with it, so I think she will appreciate that. Okay, I think we have like a book over here that I might be able to read. I just don't want to steal it accidentally. The book is handwritten in a swinging scroll. The red ink of an eager editor slashes through most of its contents. 2 inscriptions, each in a different hand, are scribbled inside the cover. V. Absolutely not. E. Dearest L. Minister, while you may lack imagination, nymphs, I assure you do not. Nor does the public that eagerly awaits this work. I will refrain from publishing this piece for now, but only that I may conduct a more extensive bout of research. Your friend these many years, Wyll author, researcher, raconteur, etc. What exactly was this book about? Wyll's complete guide to the behavior of nymphs. Interesting. But apparently someone wasn't interested in that. Okay, so I think we talked to everyone here. And we did talk to him. I don't think we talked to this person yet. Oh no, I don't want to steal the stuff from the box. I want to talk to this person.
Goblins, druids. This grove is a death trap. Grab what you can and get out. That's my advice.
Yeah, that seems to be the common consensus around here.
Is that everything? I think that's everything.
Okay, I think this is where we came from, right? I don't think we've been here yet. And I do want to find that rat again, because I might be able to talk to it. And I haven't been here yet either. Okay, so there's still quite a bit of stuff that I can explore. Oh, there's the rat. Hang on a second. Can I talk to you? Oh, I need to cast it on myself first, right? Alright. Rat. Oh no, now the rat is gone again. Okay, I may have to go and look for it again. It seems to be coming out of hiding every now and then, so I'm sure. Okay, there it is. Let's see if we can talk to it.
No helping it. We're exposed. Stay back, or else.
There we go. What is wrong?
Nothing's wrong. Just get back. Ow! Oh, my tooth.
Well, something is definitely wrong with your tooth. Let me take a look.
It's the front one. I chipped it on the evil thing.
The evil thing? Were you trying to eat it? It looks fine to me. What evil thing? Sounds like your problem, not mine. Yeah, what evil thing are you talking about?
In the box. Follow me, I'll show you.
Okay, in the box. Okay, I guess I'm going to follow the red and see what he's talking about. Oh, well, that's a problem. Because the door is locked, and I don't think I can just lockpick it. Oh, and there's a person inside here. Well, maybe at some point I can try to open it without anyone noticing. Or maybe there's another way inside. I mean, look at this. There's stuff going on behind it. Oh yeah, there's definitely a different way inside. Okay. I think I can do this. So we would have to go through here. I haven't been here yet, so I want to check that out anyway. And after that, maybe we can somehow sneak around here and enter the building from the other side. I mean, that's what this free camera is definitely useful for. Otherwise, I wouldn't have known that I could just enter it from over there, because I'm not seeing any way through here without, you know, drawing negative attention. But either way, I think this will have to wait for the next episode because this one is getting long enough. So let's make a cut here and we will investigate this next time. As always, thank you for watching and see you again next time.